Once again, I welcome you all to this wonderful presentation this evening. My name is Adeyemi Fakomiti. I'm your regular host in this cloud meeting every Sunday PM, 8 p.m. every Sunday. We come together to share knowledge about Kange technology. The reason why we need to own Kange machine in our home. So you are all highly welcome. We are representing Energic. Energic is a Japanese company for over 5 decades, over 50 years. This wonderful company is been up and running, producing wonderful technology called Kange machine. Kange machine is a water machine, is an ionized machine. This machine will do something simple to your water, will help your building water, either you have well or tap or borehole water, as long as there is water running your building. This wonderful technology will convert your tap water into a healthy spring water. It will give you a natural spring water. That is water from the rock, water that heals the body, water that contains active hydrogen, water that is rich in antioxidant, water that is rich in anti-aging, which is pH scales of alkaline, water that is micro size, which is microcluster, water that can easily penetrate into the cell so that healings can begin. All right. All right. So this is what this machine does. So Mr. Adeyemi, David, you're highly welcome. You type guess. You're highly welcome. Just sit back. Whatever question you have in the course of the presentation, please kindly write it down. At the end, you have opportunity to ask your question. So thank you for joining us. All right. So there's a group of doctors in Japan in 50 who carry out a research over spring water. And they collect water in about 5 different locations: Ludan, France, Mexico, India, Germany, Saudi Arabia. And reason is because most people that have access to spring water do say that the water heals the body. And that was the reason why they are fascinated to check what is there. And they found something amazing. And what they found in spring water is called active hydrogen that is not actually present in the regular water that we drink. And active hydrogen, once it is present in the water you consume on a daily basis, is going to have antioxidant, anti-aging, and negative ORP, and also microcluster. So this is the difference between spring water and the regular water that we consume. So they also look at it that it's not actually easy for people to get access to spring location. For example, right now, I'm doing my presentation right now in Lagos, and the next place we have spring location, we have to drive down to as far as Osun State, which is Erinjesha, or you go as far as Ekiti, where we have a Kogosi, all right? So the location is not actually easy for people to get access to. So, but God gave man brain to be able to create a lot of technology, and they continue to see how can they replicate this water by using a technology to convert. So their research continue, and they discover another rock called titanium rock. Titanium gemstone, using it to make a plate, and when water passes through it with electric shock is on it, which is ionized, the water will be separated into 2 parts: positive electron water and negative electron. So the negative one has more of active hydrogen, even better than the rock water. And they were concluding this technology in 1974 in Japan. There, they started producing Kange machine, but a bigger version, only used in hospital until 1994, before they now produced domestic model unit, which is level look as a 501. And then the company launched a marketing system strategy that can help this product get to every homes around the world. Until 2003, when the distribution moved to New York. From New York, the product was beginning to become known in so many countries around the world. All right. So, but 2022, we got access to this technology. By 2023, the company were able to launch an open office in Africa, which is Lagos office. So we are less than 2 years. By June 10 this year, we are going to celebrate 2 years running this business in Nigeria. So we are still new in Nigeria. Okay. So the company statistics is looking about 2% or 1% of any populations that they have present market. So by the time we do that, we leader that is, helping to get these seats, we already become a multi-billionaires, not just millionaire, because the company have produced a lot of billionaires around the world. So you are highly welcome, Mr. Adekoya, to join us in this presentation tonight. So let's go to the proper presentations module. All right, so like I said, Energic is an international company. It's a company that you partner with that you can realize your dreams and also transformation of life. That is for sure, because a lot of people have experienced this. So let's see how it can happen. By Energy present true health to the world through 3 elements. Element number 1, your physical health is very important. By you owning a Kangen machine in your home, you and your members of your family and people around you that drink water from this wonderful technology are going to have good health. All right. The second thing that you're also going to enjoy is by owning a Kangen machine that makes you a partner with the company. Then when you begin to distribute these products to who's around you, then you begin to experience financial freedom because you start earning a residual income from the system. Thirdly, you are going to have peace of mind because when you have good health and you are financially free, then peace of mind is very, very close to you. Because if you have money and you are sick or member of your families are not feeling well, then you begin to use the money to take care of the health, which nobody pray for that. But I'm telling you, being healthy or being in good health is a lifestyle, okay? It's a lifestyle that you have to imbibe. So one of the lifestyle we are presenting to you tonight is change your water, change your life. By so doing, and partnering with Energic International, I'm telling you, you are going to enjoy peace of mind. So to first, achieve the first element, which is good health, you need to own a Kangen machine. This is a level look SA501 that was produced in 1994. After 20 years of producing the bigger size, this one was produced, which make it over 30 years to date. This level look SA501. A lot of homes around the world are using this wonderful model and a lot other models that we have. Okay, so level look SA501 produce 5 quality, healthy, different kind of water used for your environment, for your personal drink, for cooking, for bathing, and also for even wetting your flowers and feeding your pets in your home. The first water from this machine is called Kangen water, which has 3 steps of the pH from 8.5 to 8.0, and also 9.0 and also 9.5. These 3 steps of the pH, you can actually get it by a press of a button, which is for regular drink. The second water you get is clean water. Clean water is actually 7 pH, which is neutral for babies and also for medication and also for cooking. You can use 7.0 for cooking. You can also use 8.5 for cooking, but 9.0 is not suitable for cooking. But anything from 7.0 and 8.5 is fantastic for cooking. All right. So neutral water is fantastic for babies. Baby from 0 comes up from a 0 up to 9 months. Once the child started taking normal food, eating carbohydrate, then you need to step up the baby to begin to enjoy Kangen water. All right. Now, one thing about any water coming out from this machine is already chlorine-free, is already bacteria-free, because the machine has this black spot where we have in there antibacterial filter, anti-chlorine filter. To get rid of chlorine, to get rid of bacteria from the water before the water will go through ionization. So you are actually sure of taking healthy water from this machine. As a matter of fact, if you even put this machine off, and you collect and you allow water to run through this machine, I'm assuring you that the chlorine is already off, because the filter does not need electricity to be able to remove chlorine or bacteria from the water. What I mean is, if you have kangen machine in your kitchen and there is no light and you want to cook, still supply water, let it come out from this machine. You can use that water the best for cooking because it's already chlorine free. That is additional information tonight. Now, the next water is called beauty water. Beauty water is water for your skin, water for bathing, water for your plants, okay, but not suitable for drink, only for bathing because it has pH of acid, which is exact pH of our skin. Beauty water will help your skin to keep aging in a distance. The next water we have is strong kangen water, which is 11.5, which is not suitable for regular drink, but is very good for using 11.5 to help people in a critical health challenges. You can hear from the last video. 11.5 can be supplied for those that have critical health challenges, but a little drink of 11.5 will help to facilitate the healing process. What will actually help the healing perfectly is 9.0 to 9.5, which is a regular drink, okay? But a little inject of 11.5 will help to facilitate the healing process, okay? That is that. Now, what we use mostly 11.5 when you have machine in your home is to use it to get rid of pesticide from food, from beans, from rice, from turkey, from all the food you are cooking, from that your pepper, because a lot of farmers have sprayed chemicals in those fruit, in those food from the farm before getting to you, before getting to the market, before market to you, a lot of preservative. So when you soak those food before cooking, before you make that your fruit to become smoothie, soak it in 11.5, you'll be amazed at what will come out from those food, because those chemicals gradually is getting into our body systems and is also weakening our immune system. Last water, which is strong acid water, 11.5, 2.5. 2.5 is one of the reasons why kangen machine is used in hospital in Japan for surgical equipment sterilization. You heard it from the last video. 2.5 can destroy germs and viruses in our environment. So it can be used for hand sanitizer. You can use it to mop the floor. You can use it to clean glass, to clean computer, to spray in your environment. You can use it to goggle your mouth. It's good in healing any form of wound. Either you have bad breath, or you have tooth aching, or you have sore throat. 2.5 fantastic. Or you have any external wound. 2.5 is fantastic. This afternoon, I was cleaning my car. I used something. I don't know what caught my hand. Quickly, I get to the boot. I soak the hand in 2.5. Within short time, the blood stopped coming out. That is one of the reasons why 2.5 is fantastic in a home. It helps you to stop emergency wound. That is that. Now, I have a video that's going to show us more demonstration about each of these water, which I will advise that you be attentive and happy viewing.
So you've always been told that you need to drink 8 glasses of water per day, but do you really know why? Our bodies are made up of over 75% water. Every cell, tissue, organ in your body needs water to survive, but not all water is created equal. Tap water is full of contaminants and added chemicals that are harmful to our bodies. While bottled water might seem like the better option, the production process is highly unregulated and contains harmful chemicals leached from the plastic containers. Also, this water is acidic and affects your body's pH and antioxidant balance. To top it all off, when it's not recycled, these bottles end up in our community's landfills, rivers, destroying our local ecosystem. So what can you do? What if you knew of one product that not only will give you clean, refreshing, yummy drinking water, it will help you replace harmful household chemicals and help you go green in your entire home? Want to learn more? Here's how. This is your new SC501, Enagic's flagship model that will filter your tap water through electrolysis to produce super hydrating alkaline antioxidant water. This portable system connects to your faucet and is capable of producing 7 different types of waters. First, the water travels through your double carbon antibacterial filter to remove contaminants and chlorine, leaving you with clean, incredibly delicious drinking water. Next, the water passes over 7 electrically charged platinum-dipped titanium plates, producing Kangen and acidic waters. It's alkaline and full of antioxidants and able to fully hydrate and detoxify the body's cells and tissues. So how can a water be antioxidizing? Well, an antioxidant is a simple molecule capable of stopping the oxidation and deterioration of other molecules. Enagic's industry-leading Japanese technology uses electricity to separate the molecules in your water, leaving more antioxidizing molecules available to stop oxidation, inflammation, and the aging process in your body. This is an ORP meter, which literally measures a liquid's potential to reduce oxidation. The more positive the reading, the more oxidizing or inflammatory the liquid is. The more negative the reading, the more antioxidizing and anti-inflammatory a liquid is. We'll go to Propel. This is actually the same as vitamin water, Gatorade, Powerade, any sports drink. About 400s. Going up and down there. We got Sprite. We all kind of know that soda's bad for us. Diet sodas, by the way, and dark colored sodas are in the 500s. But Sprite is right around 436. And we got Kangen. And it's been sitting out a while, so that's pretty good for sitting out. That's negative 483. Right out of the tap, I get negative 800 sometimes. Everything we eat or drink is either alkalizing or acidifying on the body. Unfortunately, the majority of us consume foods and beverages that are sugar-laden, highly processed, leaving our bodies in a state of acidosis, which can lead to illness and accelerate the aging process. By restoring the body to an alkaline state, we can regain control of our health. Since our bodies are over 70% water, the best way to do this is by drinking water with a good amount of naturally occurring alkaline minerals. These are just pH drops like you would test your pool, or anything you're wanting to test the pH of a liquid. If you look at the pH chart, it's about a 4, and then typically pop and sports drinks are right in between a 3 and a 4 pH. When you got your Kangen, this is actually the 9.5 water, but the machine can make 8.5, 9, or 9.5 so that you don't detox too quickly. A fun little trick I want to show you guys is I pulled the Kangen water here. Let's say you've been drinking bottled water for a long time, and you're like, okay, well, how long could it take for the water to kind of help my body? Well, I drink Kangen, drinking the Kangen water. But, you guys, sports drinks and sodas are so acidic.
Sorry, man. I'll call you once I'm
It actually takes 32 glasses of Kangen water just to neutralize one soda. Check this out. Take the
Mommy,
soda,
I can't concentrate
Kangen.
now. I'm the one presenting.
One
Yes,
sip.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Your SC501 is able to provide water that can deeply penetrate your cells and aid in the removal of toxic acidic waste in your body, also absorbing nutrients and providing better hydration. Let's see this in action. This is my absolute favorite. So you see this Lipton green tea bag? We want this to represent your body. Now, this is not some major scientific experiment. It's just a cool idea so you can see the better hydration and detoxification. So we'll put the tea bag in there. I want you to pretend like you're drinking Dasani all day and you're trying to get yourself hydrated. This is really important for athletes. It's really important for dealing with brain fog. And of course, with the detoxification, it's really important for losing weight and for feeling better because toxins, we'll even get a little help there. Toxins sit in our cells, and if you can't get them out with your water. What did my skeptical husband say? He said, well, that's not fair. The tea bag was already wet, right? But isn't that cool? That's showing you the superior hydration, better detoxification of your cells. But just so you know that we weren't, cheating, or it wasn't because the tea bag was already wet, we'll go back to the Dasani. You know how when you feel really bloated or your stomach feels really full and sloshy with bottled water or tap water, you're drinking a lot of water? It's because it's sitting in your stomach and not actually absorbing into the intestines. To give you a little dose of science, the Kangen water, between the good alkaline minerals and the antioxidant, it can open your pyloric valve and go straight into the intestines. We actually have the top colon doctor in the world, Dr. Hiromi Shinya. He created the polyposcopy and helped create the colonoscopy. And this is why he recommends Kangen water as the main beverage to drink, because the Kangen water absorbs the tea better. That's showing you how you can absorb your nutrients better and how you can get waste and toxins out of your cells better. It's a pretty cool representation. That's not all that this device can do. Your SC501 has other machine settings that make special waters that can help you go green and chemical free in your home. The clean water setting has a neutral pH of 7 that's great for cooking and baby formula. The beauty water setting makes a water that is a pH of 6. It acts as a toner, balancing the pH of your skin to make a soft, beautiful appearance. The strong acidic water has a pH of 2.5. It acts as a disinfectant and can be used to replace all of your harmful household cleaners. It's also safe to use topically to replace hand sanitizer, mouthwash, and even teeth whitener. Okay, finally, let's take a look at the strong 11.5 alkaline water. It works as an emulsifier, it removes pesticides from your produce, it makes it taste healthier, and makes your produce last longer. These are not organic, right? And pesticides are oil-based because when it rains, they have to have the oil so the pesticides don't fall off. Well, the 11.5 is our strong alkaline Kangen water that's highly antioxidant, and it actually can remove all oils, which is why you can replace your laundry detergent with it and replace any kind of like degreaser for your stove or any kind of like cleaner like that. But here is my favorite part. So we're gonna wash these tomatoes with bottled water, or just say filtered water, right? Then we're going to wash these tomatoes with the 11.5 water. Oops, gonna make a mess. Okay. We actually have this proven on PubMed to remove between 80 to 95% of all pesticides from your produce. My favorite part is that not only does the produce taste better, because it's not have that filmy, gross, slimy pesticide taste, and the produce lasts about a week longer. So by the way, when you wash your produce, so any fruits and vegetables at home with tap water, the chlorine is actually being absorbed into your fruits and vegetables. Same with your shower. That's why we have a shower unit. Even bottled water or filtered water at home, the chemicals are being put into the produce, but the worst part is it's not pulling out the pesticides and really cleaning the produce like you would like it to. Where the 11.5 can actually penetrate all oil and emulsify it and break it down and pull out all those pesticides. So now that you've seen what this SC501 machine can do for your health, it's easy to see why Enagic says, change your water, change your life. We'd like to help bring the cleanest, healthiest water to you and your family and friends and make a global impact on health, starting with your community. One more note on bottled water. It may seem like the convenient choice, but with all the harmful chemicals in the plastic and the acidity of the water, it's basically a poison to your body. And some bottled water companies take the clean water from indigenous people and they have no clean drinking water, just so we can have a more convenient bottle. When we say a global impact, we really mean it. When you're drinking Kangen water instead of bottled water, it's better for the community, the ecosystem, and you and your family.
I believe we really enjoyed that short video about what you can benefit from all the water that is coming out from this machine. You see, I like to share information more about the regular water that we are drinking. I'm talking about the plastic water. Okay, you see, the problems with those plastic water, if you also listen attentively with what the lady just presented, the plastic water is a water that go through filtrations, through chemicals. Then after all the filtrations and all that, they take it to the NAFDAC for approval. We give the pH of 7 and approving it, then bottling it. That bottle alone becomes another problem because the bottle contains bisphenol, which is not suitable for it to get access to human body, because bisphenol is actually one of the chemicals traceable to disease, both adult and children, and also is carcinogenic, meaning the more you drink water that is going to that plastic, that chemical leach into it, you are prone in near future to have cancerous cells in your body system, which is cancer. So a lot of countries are actually putting a ban in water storing in plastics. actually is very cheap to produce, okay, and they make a lot of profit from it. The best one to put water is bottle, something that can break, because that cannot leak. That's why in Japan, public, you can only see water in bottle, not in cheap plastics. All right. So as at the time you are opening that bottle, it's not what the company produced you are drinking. A lot have gone through it. I want to say this. Water is not meant to be stored. Water is meant to collect fresh and drink fresh. So when you own kangen machine in your kitchen, you will be producing it there fresh, and it gets into your body fresh. Now, if you look the lifestyle of our fathers in the village, you see, they get water from the streams, not even spring water, but streams water, water that is flowing. And they put that water into the mud pot, not into fridge. And the mud pot keep the freshness of the water, because that mud pot is made from the earth. So when they are taking it, they are actually taking fresh water. So it's not contaminated with any chemicals or any stuff. And you see them, they don't have any kidney issue like what is happening in general of our life today. If you go to any hospital now, you see the numbers of people that is having health challenges. Okay, so that is why you need to change your lifestyle when it comes to water. The reason is water is very, very important, very, very essential, because our body system is made up of 70% of water. So if you get it wrong in the area of water, then you are bound to, your body will need to contend with you in terms of disease. So you need to change your water so that you can change your life. And I want to say this, that do you know that for over 50 years now that Japan have changed their water to ionized, and this, because of this, is actually reflects in their population. You can go into Google to research about this. Japan populations live, 28% of Japan population live above 100 years, which you can't get it in any part of the world. So we need to change our lifestyle from water aspect, and also watch the kind of food that we eat. Thank you. So this is a level look as a 501. It has another 6 fictions that you want to look out for. And it's one of the reasons why you need to own this machine in your home. All right. The first is it has a medical device certification. ISO gave it 13,485. The same number given to all medical equipment. So, and this is the only home appliances that is a medical device that you need to have right in your home to be a doctor in your home, but a water doctor in your home. Another thing is, Kangen machine as a ionized machine, because we have other one that have been produced, okay, try to duplicate the first, because Kangen is the first ionized machine, but is the only ionized machine that produce 11.5 and at the same time the lower pH of 2.5. No other ionized does this. So if somebody is trying to convince you to buy a cheaper one and says Kangen is expensive, don't go into that, because you might be buying something that might be even getting your health worse. But if it is not Kangen, it can't be Kangen machine. So this machine will give you range of water from drinking, from cooking, from skincare, healthcare, pesticide removal, and disinfectant. Another thing is, it comes with 5 years warranty from the date of purchase. From the date of purchase, you're having your 5 years warranty. All right. Another thing is 30 years plus last span. Minimum last span of this machine is 30 years from the date of purchases. Okay. Another thing is patented e-cleaning, which is a service maintenance culture of this machine, which is at a no cost. Now, the machine does everyday cleaning, which when you are fetching the water, that is auto program cleaning. All right. Once you say cleaning, please don't fetch, allow the water to flush through. Then once it's through, less than 30 seconds, the machine will welcome you back to whatever setting that you have before it goes into cleaning mode. Then another cleaning systems you also do is called e-cleaning system. E-cleaning systems is a programs that you have to carry out. If you are using the machine for commercial, you do it once in a month. If you're using it for private, once in every 3 months. All right. So once you're ready to do click cleaning, contact us, then we'll send you the video. Then you can be able to get it done step by step. Lastly, endorsed by 6,500 doctors in Japan. This is a most reputed Japanese doctor associated for, disease and something cover it, disease and prevention. Now, these are doctors that are highly reputable in Japan. They did the research on every water coming out from this machine, and all their research shows pointing out that this is a medical device, and that report also helped ISO to be able to give a medical device certification of 13485, which is confirmed as a medical device. In United States of America, they gave a gold seal on this wonderful machine. If you need all these certificates, okay, we can actually put it on the group if you really want to have all the certificates that were given. In fact, presently, Kangen machine has over 15 certificates from different countries of the world, from Canada, from UK. So many countries are already giving a lot of the certificate to testify that this actually is a need, is a premium product, is a medical device that every home needs to have it. I believe you really enjoyed that. I believe you must have a lot of testimony, a lot of questions or things that you are not clear with my presentation. Please kindly hold on to the last so that you can be able to ask your question. I also want to say this: if you are really finding value in what I'm presenting, please kindly go to the chat box and type Kangen. Go to the chat box and type Kangen. Now we want to go to the second part of this presentation, so kindly stay tuned. But I'm saying, if you are really enjoying this presentation, go to the chat box and type Kangen. I want to know if really you are really catching up and you are actually grabbing the information and you are really finding it so interesting. So I want to tell you that the best gift you can actually give to your family is by you invest your money into Kangen machine. Thank you, Madam Antonia from Warri. Thanks for the Kangen. I thank you for that, that you really enjoy it. So Frank also from Warri, thank you for that. So Kangen machine is the best gift ever that you can actually give to your family, because you are bringing something that will keep the health of your family at bay. Now, Level Look SZ541 is a medical device. It's not a water purifier. Kangen machine is not a water purifier. It is a medical device, or you call it Kangen machine. It's an ionized machine, not a water purifier. So if you have a water purifier at home, thank you, Adekomaya David, for the Kangen. Thank you for that. It showed that you are really catching up with the information. Now, if you have a water purifier in your home, after your machine purifies the water, then that water can now go into Kangen machine. So Kangen machine is not a water purifier. It is a medical device. It is an ionized machine. Call it Kangen machine. So you might ask, what is the value? The value is very cheap. I want to tell you, SZ541 we go for 4,837,500 naira only. Now, SZ541 is a flashing model of 7 solid titanium platinum plates. That is the mechanism that works inside the machine. Okay, once you put the light on, then supply the water, then you get your water ionized. Then you can now begin to change the pH by a button that you click on the machine. All right. So once we do the installation in your home, we'll give you a brief tutorial on how you can operate, and also we'll give you the operational charts. Very, very easy to operate. Now, we also have another model called SZ Junior, Junior 4. It has a 4 plate. The value is 4,885,000 naira. So you can actually pick any of these machines, but I'm telling you, is actually the best you can give to your family. Now, durability is 30 years, like we said earlier, 30 years minimum lifespan. We also have another model called SZ541 Platinum. This one has a silver cover. It speaks 5 languages. The other one speaks single language. But SZ501 speaks 5 language and is a silver color. Same 7 plates. But the value today is 5,160,000 naira. When you pay that, then we can get this installed in your home. Another one we have is K8. K8 is elite model. Let me call it elite model. All right. It's actually produced for the elite. All right. So this one has 8 plates and it speaks 8 language and also is a screen touch. And at the same time, it has flexibility in the area of electricity. What I mean is you can actually plug it in Nigeria and you can also take it to US and plug it. US use 110. Okay. So this machine has rotations of the lightning, okay, which the other model does not have. So meaning if you take any SZ501, Nigerian, you bought it, buy in Nigeria and you take it to US, you will need a step down before you can operate it. Or if you buy SZ501 in US and you bring it down to Nigeria, you need a step up to use it in Nigeria. If you plug it to light, it will blow off. But if it is a K8, you can use it in any countries of the world. It has a light regulator. All right. So these are the advantage of K8. Another thing is K8 value is 6,235,000 naira. So anyone you go for, you're having a higher value for your money. And each of them come with 5 years warranty. So we also have another machine called an Espa. An Espa doesn't produce water to drink. It only produces one water, that is beauty water, which is bathing. So we remove your shower and connect this with your shower in your bedroom, then you can enjoy spa water in your home, which will give you direct pH of 5 to 6 pH. That is the best water for your skin. This machine does not need electricity. Once you plug it, okay, the water go through it and it will get rid of the chlorine and give you the best spa water. All right. So I'm telling you, this is the best gift for your wife. So give it to your wife as a wedding gift. Now, this is the account of the company. Kindly screenshot this account so that make your payment and send us the receipt and your proof of your payment, and also we need to have your means of identifications, your email address, your address, and your phone number. Then we can process your machine. Then I will also advise that you contact whoever that brought you to this presentation for ordering of your machine. I also want to introduce to you that you can also use a 4-month plan to own your Kangen machine. Month 1, make deposit into Energic account 1 million. Second month, third month, then the 4th month, you can make the balance payment of 837,500 to carry your SZ501. Okay, but make sure the payment is actually made direct to Energic account, so that immediately you made the first payment, your machine will be immediately allocated for you, but waiting for your completions of your money. Once you finish payment, then your machine will be coded and they will disburse it to go to your home. All right. So I believe you really enjoyed that. So please kindly work towards owning your Kangen machine. I'm telling you, it's the best you can give to your family. Is any of us that want to own Kangen machine even without investing a dime? Because the person speaking to you tonight own a Kangen machine, not just 1 or 2, without investing a dime. What I invested in this company, for me to own a Kangen machine, I also become a distributor and also a top distributor of Energic, is I invested my time, I invested my energy, then I connect my friends, my loved one, and today I'm an owner of Kangen machine and a business owner with Energic International. So yours too is also possible. So let's see how that can be done. This is Energic Wonderful Marketing Plan. This plan was adopted in 1994 when the domestic model was produced, so that you and I can join partnering with the companies and begin to distribute. So this plan is there to earn you a royalty or a residual income or a leverage income. that can continue to flow once you are beginning to do the right thing. So let's see how it will play out. So Energic as a business is a proven device for the mass market. Over 5 billion have generated since inception of selling this machine. Over 1.5 to 2 million of this machine is used, is sitting in so many kitchens around the world. Do you know anyone that drink water? That is your prospect, that is your customer. This is what I use when I start the business. I started to share with people. Everybody that I see is my prospect. Everyone that I see Kange in their front. So I keep sharing to them. So let's go for that. Now, Energic as a business, no monthly qualification. This is behavior of this plan that is going to pay you. No monthly qualification, no stocking or loading of inventory. You know, in the normal business setting, when you want to make a six, you need to invest money to rent a shop and buy the product and stock it. No, you don't need all that. This is a home-based business. Once you buy the machine, install it in your kitchen. If you want to set it up as an office, fine, you can, but you are not stocking any product in your office. What you have in your office is Kangen machine. Then you can begin to produce and people come there to also come and fetch the water. We don't fetch Kangen water down. You come to the centers and they fetch it for you fresh and you take it home so that it can be able to heal your body system. What you can be doing in centers is running the seminars and inviting people to educate them more about Kangen water so that six of the water can be going and also more people can be able to see the reason why they should buy their machine. The primary objective for you owning a Kangen machine is one, to help people around you to have access to fresh water, and secondary is for you to also make sales of this machine. No annual renewal, no, it is a cumulative sales system. That is, it sales you generate from the section, from the date I became a distributor up to today, all my sales has been what? Accumulating, and the more the sales is accumulating, the more I'm earning from every new sales that are coming into the system. International borderless, that's another wonderful thing. You can actually, own an energy distributor in Nigeria and sell to someone in Japan, in Kenya, in any country of the world, in US, in Canada, and so on and so forth. Yesterday, I was discussing with a friend from New York. I was telling him that he can actually get his Kangen machine in New York. All right, so patented compensation plan, meaning the plan that will pay you is a plan that is already patented, meaning the company cannot change the plan and another company cannot use the plan. Okay, one of the problem challenge we have with other companies that I was with for over 12 years before I vacated in 2022 is that the company manipulate the plan against their leaders, against their distributors. So this is another challenge we have in network marketing, except those that are coming to Nigeria. Okay, yeah, we don't need NAFDAC approval, so please, I will answer that when we finish the presentation. Now, the plan is really awesome. So let's watch how the plans goes. Don't worry, I will answer that. Now, this is the marketing plan patented certificate to tell you that the plan is not, they are not going to change the plan. The plan remained for over 30 years, and a lot of leaders around the world, in US, in Canada, in Japan, in Saudi Arabia, in Dubai, in India, in Malaysia, they're already making a whole lot of money from the system. Now, this is a marketing plan, but before we talk about Energic 6 system, we need to also look at network marketing plan. A lot of network marketing plan, you have about 7 different plans. I've experienced, I think, about 5 different plans in network marketing. This is called binary. We have unilevel, we have force metrics, we have steps, breakaway, we have force metrics, a lot of plans. We have Australia tee-up, a lot of plans that they use in network marketing, but Energic does not have anything to do with all those systems plan in network marketing. Our own is a total different that the company adopted about 30 years ago called direct sales commission system. Okay, this is you once you own Energic distributor. One of the greatest things that you can become, so one of the greatest hurdle you can cross in this business is by you become a distributor of Energic by owning that ID so that you can begin to make a sales anywhere in the world. For example, if you have a friend in US and you have not yet a distributor of Energic, please don't tell them yet. First, do all you can to have a registered member, your local here, which is Nigeria. Immediately you have that ID number, my brother, you can launch out to anywhere. You can talk to anywhere, anybody to anywhere in the world. Get me along so that we can have one-on-one presentation with them, because I do private meetings with a lot of people outside Nigeria. Okay. So once you do that, then you can begin to sell. When you sell, you have direct sales. When your direct make a sales, you have indirect. So this will be able to amount to your direct plus indirect will amount to group sales. Now, Energy paid 10 different bonuses at a single sales of the machine, but we're going to discuss number 1 and 2, which is 8A and 8-point commission system, and also the education allowance. So let's see how the plan goes. 1, to pay 8 points on a single sales of machine. Let's say you make a sales after you become a distributor. You make a single sales after you become a distributor. That means a sales goes at SD501, 4,837,500. That is actually paid to the company. And immediately the company will remove 2 million naira to make the first payment. Company will remove 2 million naira to pay the first bonus. Okay. That 2 million naira, the company will use 8 to divide that 2 million. Then the answer will become 250 in 8 pieces. That's what you are seeing in a ring. All right. So let's see how this money will be distributed among distributors that make the sales happen. Now, this is you. Once you become a distributor, you are 1A distributors. Immediately, you now make a sales. At that first one that you become a distributor, you are not entitled to bonuses. That means your first sales is you becoming a distributor of the company. So you're only entitled to what? Distributor ID number, and the machine will also be delivered to you. So when you now have your ID and you now make a sales with your ID, that is when you are generating a sales. So on that 8 point, you are entitled to 1 point. That is 250,000. You make another sales, you also earn 250,000. Once you make the top sales, that means you'll be promoted to 2A. On that 8 point, you are entitled to 2 points. That means on that number 3, you are earning 500,000. Once your 3 people makes like 7 sales under them, you have 10 cumulative sales. Then use your ID to make a sales to another person so that you can have number 11, which is your number 4 direct. You'll be promoted to 3A line and you earn 750,000. That is 250 times 3. Once you have cumulative of 10, then add another 10 to make it 20 cumulative. Then you can open another line, which can promote you to 4A line. Then on that single sales, you earn 1 million naira on that single sales. Once your cumulative hits 56, okay, remember you have 20 before. What your total group sales will added to the 20 is just 30 machine. All right. So because it is accumulate. Now, once you have 56, then open another line with your ID so that you can be promoted to 5A distributor. That will earn you 1,250,000 per machine. Okay, that is how the system pay. Next is once your cumulative is 100, you are entitled to open another line that will earn you, that will promote you to 6A distributor. Then you earn 1,500,000 on that single sales. That means out of that 8 point, you are taking 6 points. That is 1,500,000 naira. So let's go for that to get the more understanding about what we just explained. So once you make a sales, once you buy the machine or you bring in a distributor to come and buy the machine, because distributor, you can also get a sales even though you are not having many to buy, because that is how I come into the system. Then when the woman want to pay, I told her, ma, I want to use your machine to register myself. I need a concept so that there won't be issue in the nearest future. So after I discussed with Alaja, she said, go ahead. All I need is my machine. Okay. So, and I did the coding. Then I sent in the money. Then the machine was delivered and I installed for her. Today, she's enjoying the machine and all that. The last time she traveled to Saudi, herself and the husband, they went to do comprehensive tests. At their age, the husband is 72, while herself is 68. And they couldn't find anything in their system for just 2 years of drinking Kangen water. So the advantage of owning Kangen machine in your home, you can't quantify it. It's just a must that every home need to have. It is a high positive investment. So now, when I become a distributor through that machine, then I started registering people. So I made my first sales then. So your first sales will earn you 250,000. That is Tom. Let's assume this is your neighbor. After you become a distributor of energy, you earn 250. You sell to Alex, another neighbor of yours, you earn another 250. You now make another third sales. That immediately you promote to 2A. Rose will earn you 500,000 on that single sales. Now let's look at another thing. Tom decided to sell to Grace. You see N250. So Grace said to Polly said to Atto said to Yemi said to Ade, up to 8 levels deep. Listen to that. Up to 8 levels deep. From Tom line and Alex line, you will begin to earn indirect bonuses up to 8 levels deep. Anytime they sell the machine, you are earning 250,000 naira per machine. Same amount. Anytime Rose makes sales of the machine, you see earn the same 500,000 from the Rose line. Now, on that note, you have another 6, okay? But your cumulative is not up to 10. If you put it directly to yourself, it still become, they will say, count it as your 2A line. Why? Because your cumulative is not up to 10 sales. If I were you, I will put Kim under Rose so that I will say earn my 500,000, but Rose will earn 250. Rose will be encouraged to go and bring more persons so that when Rose bring another person, you will earn 500K. Rose will also earn 250,000. I hope you're following. So on that note, Kim decided to bring 3 persons. You say your 500K on each. But if you look at the cumulative now, you have 10. So on this note, you can now open another line which can help you to become 3A distributors. Then Maker comes in and you earn 750,000 per machine. Annie is under Kim. He brings 3 persons. You see earn 500,000 on that 6. Bob is under Annie. He brings 3 persons. You see earn 500K. But look at John. John is under Bob. Remember, the money is paid is just 8,250. 8 in 250. And it must get exhausted. Now, John made his forces. Now, at this point, out of that 8 points, John will take 1. So let's look at it. John take 1, 250. Bob will earn 500K because John is under 2A line. So Annie will also earn 500K. Kim will earn 500K. If you look at the 08, 7 is gone. So it will remain 1. Meaning on Dawn machine, you are earning 250, not 500K. I hope you understand the mathematics. The next is John make another 6. You see N250 from Dawn 6. Immediately, John bring the last person, which is number 3, Dan. John will earn 500K, which is 2 points. 2 point, 2 point, 2 point. 8 point is finished. So on that machine, the system will not pay you anything. You earn 0. I call it 0 because your 8 point is already out of your 8 point. It's already out of your 8 point. You see, no plan will pay you to infinity. Any company that tell you earn to infinity, they are just using that word to cajole you in. Energic is a transparent company that will tell you what they will do, what will happen to you. So Dan, it doesn't count your cumulative and you're not earned. But if you look at your cumulative before Dan, you already have over 20. That will help you to bring in Tony in so that you can promote to 4A and earn 1 million naira. So you see the blessing now. Cumulative already helps you to become 4A distributor. So once you have cumulative of 50, then you can bring in Simon to earn 1,250,000. That is 5A distributors. Anytime May, Tony, Simon makes it, you are earning the same amount from that line because it is a line-by-line marketing plan. Once your cumulative hits 106, then you can bring in Sam. Then you become 6A distributors and you earn 1,500,000 per machine. Now, immediately you become 6A distributors, automatically the system will promote you to leader in the system. And once you become a leader, you start any education allowance. Education allowance on who, remember Dan, who is outside your 8 point. Once you become 6A distributors, you start anywhere somebody like Dan fall on outside your 8 point, you'll be any education allowance on SD 501 is 154,000 naira per machine. That means you earn education allowance. That is the leader's bonus. All right. So this is how the plan is. Now, I want to use this medium to appreciate some leaders in the house who have already ranked some positions so that you don't just think that we are just here without having any positions ranking. Now, we have, okay, Frank Eze. Frank Eze is 3A distributors. All right. I want to appreciate you for that. So let's give a shout out to him. He's a 2A distributors. I think that's the only one. Myself is 6A distributors of Energic. I became 6A in the month of February 2024. That is last year. Okay, I became 6A distributors. So that is that. So let's continue. Once you become 6A distributors, you will join career path. Career path means you will earn one-time bonus of $3,000. Okay, $3,000 is one-time ranking bonus, different from 8 point, different from education allowance. This one is a ranking positions. So you get this. I got my own around April last year. I was presented and was given the cash. Okay, so you get yours. I believe a lot of leaders in the house are working towards this. You know, you see, you need to dedicate yourself. You need to, dedicate and keep sharing, keep telling, getting companies that can actually invest it or buying the machine into different offices. We're going to discuss that once I finish the presentation. So let's go for that. Next is, I have two line of 6A distributors in two different lines. Then you become 6A2 and you earn $6,000. Next is, once you have two of your downlines, which is 6A becomes 6A2, then you become 6A2-2, you earn $12,000. Next is, once two of your downlines become 6A2-2, you become a legend in the system and you become 6A2-3, then you earn $25,000 one-time bonus and $5,000 every month. On this note, you have become a legend in the system. So your minimum bonus monthly is $5,000, meaning it can be 10,000, it can be 15,000, thereabouts, depends on the sales. But the minimum is $5,000 from 6A2-3. Once your downline becomes 6A2-3, then you promote to 6A2-4, you earn one-time $50,000 and minimum bonus of 10,000 every blessed month. The same thing happens once two of them becomes 6A2-4, then you promote to 6A2-5, you earn 100,000 one time and 15,000 basic salaries every month. Let me call it incentive, not salaries. Next is, once your two become 6A2-5, then you become 6A2-6, then you take 200,000 one time and 20,000 basic every blessed month. This is how Energy, it continues like that, on and on and on and on. Okay. Now, I remember when we started in 2022, even becoming 2A, 3A, 4A is like a mountain that looks impossible. Let me tell you, once your mind can set to achieve it and you begin to act on action, putting action into it and started working towards it, I'm telling you, in no time, you just get there. Now we have 6A, and now another 6A is coming up this month now. Now, I've also, as I become 6A, I produce one 6A. Another 6A is coming up this month, but not under my group, okay? But under my upline. So we're going to have 3 6A in Nigeria. So now more 6As are coming up. So who says cannot be done? It is you who can say it cannot be done. Once you believe it, then you can have it. That's just it. So let's continue. Now, the first step that you need to do is to become a distributor of Energic. That is the first step. So multiple any opportunity is actually waiting for you. You get excited because your health will be intact, you sleep better, then you interact with quality people and all that. Unique product and compensation plan is waiting for you. So work in your own time. The best time to get started is actually what? Now. What the successful distributors are doing, one, become product of the product. What I mean is, let Kange water be your water. Let it be your daily drink water. Okay, let Kange water be what you drink with your family so that you begin to notice the health of your family being improved. then you can be able to share your own story. You can be able to write your own, do your own 1 minute video that you can use as your own personal testimony on the product. This will be, I mean, a kind of thing that will build your confidence in sharing it to people about Kangen Water. So share Kangen Water on social media, on any medium that you have opportunity of people, talk to people about it. So share your stories on social media, connect a lot of people's online and also offline, socialize, then attend live demonstrations so that you can see. All this we are doing online, we can also have it done on live demonstration and show you the difference between this water so that you can have the belief that this water is really working. Now, follow up. Follow up is a bedrock for network marketing. You need to do follow up. Every 100 sales that happen, follow up, bring in 99% of that sales. So you need to follow up with people that you have connected to the system. The people that are says that they want to buy the machine last year, this is the best time for you to connect back to them because they might be planning towards it. If you don't connect with them, another person might go and meet them and they'll just give you the sales. All right. So then duplicate the system. That means you need to duplicate yourself in other persons. You need to have somebody under you that is doing the business so that you can enjoy residual income on their sales. Then testimony, you need to have your own testimony. To have your testimony is just by you drinking the water. That's just it. Your experience is the best for you to have so that you can use your experience to share with. If you want me to start sharing my testimony, I have a load of testimonies that I can share myself, my family, my children, and my wife, and everybody in a home. Attend events, socialize, so that you can be able to expand your network because your network is your net worth. So attend trainings like every Tuesday 11 a.m., Friday 11 a.m., and Sundays 8 p.m. We have wonderful presentation like this so that you can expand your area of scope in the knowledge of this wonderful business. So I think this is what we're going to have it. I think that you really enjoy my presentation tonight. So please, the time for question and answer. Open make yourself available to ask your question. And at the same time, some people ask some question, I want to address it. All right. Sir, does that means no NAFDAC number? Yes, you don't need NAFDAC number. I'll tell you why. One, we are not selling water. Energy sell Kangen machine, all right? So what we need is SON certificate, which is SON, which we already have. So we don't need NAFDAC. Now, it's like when you are asking for NAFDAC, it's like your pumping machine in your home. When you buy pumping machine, do you ask for NAFDAC number? Capital, no. So you don't need NAFDAC number. Now, why you need NAFDAC number is when you begin to produce Kangen water into a bottle and you covered it. That is when you need NAFDAC number, which if you do that, you have contradict the rules and regulation of Kangen business because the company says you can't bottle it because what we are selling is a medical grade water machine and a medical grade water that we are selling, water that can heal. So, like I said, water is not meant to be stored. Water is meant to collect fresh and drink fresh. That's why if you go to a center where we disperse the water, we don't fetch it down for you. The only reason why they will fetch it down, maybe you call them. For example, now if you are going to my house, you call them on time because lightning. So once you call them, you tell them what you want. Maybe you need like 3 water bags, like 5 liter in 3. Then they'll fetch it. Then you are coming to pick it up so that when you get there, you don't need to wait so that they just deliver to you. Then you go. So we don't fetch it down so that it can do the work in your body. So we don't need NAFDAC approval. That is that. Sir, how can I talk or shut you up later because I'm into water production? Oh, good. And I need to ask some questions. So, okay, why don't you ask your question now? You can ask your question, don't worry. Don't worry about that. Feel free to ask your question. I will answer it. Or if you also want it private, let me drop my number for you. You can actually private chat me for that also. 683-140. Yeah, I've given a lot of tutorials, a lot of lectures to so many companies that produce plastic water. Okay, so that is for sure. And a lot of them are setting up another site for those that need the water, those that need the healing water, which is Kange water. So they come there and they collect it and go home. So it's not something you have to fetch down. Thank you for that. Sir, we are appreciating if the record is shared. Yes, I will share the recording. Don't worry. The recording is already on. In fact, I need to stop it now because we're already done with main presentation. So now,